Welcome back to the Aggony 1v1 Championships for Total War Attilla Age of Charlemagne. Right now we will be watching the best of 5 series between Johannes VB from the VOD clan and Carnasaur Lizard. Now, Johannes VB, he has gone with the Kingdom of Lombardia, and Carnasaur Lizard has gone with the Kingdom of Charlemagne. Let's go over Johannes' army real quick. On this very left flank we have a spearman that is just standing in this forest. In the center we have a sword line of Gastald swordsmen. I count about 6. Then we have Levy archers, 4 of them. We have 3 X units, Levy axemen. His general is in a Gastald guardsman. We have Gastald cavalry, Lombard horsemen in the center. We have some Lombard horsemen on his left flank and some on his right flank. For Carnasaur Lizard we have on his very left flank a Frankish spearman, 2 Frankish cavalry, another Frankish spearman, a Schola cavalry, a center line consisting of swords, just swordsmen. We have armored swordsmen backing up the normal swordsmen and a mounted swordsman over here. And then we have 2 mounted spearmen over here with a guardsman general, and on his right flank we have a Frankish spearman and 2 more Frankish cavalry. So let's press play. Let's go into this replay. It looks like Johannes has brought skirmishers, and it's always a good thing in Total War Attilla, the Age of Charlemagne, to bring skirmishers, as they are really good. So I think that Carnasaur Lizard really has to rush to basically have a chance against Johannes. They have about the same cavalry, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of cavalry for Johannes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cavalry units for Carnasaur Lizard. So he has 1 cav unit more, so he should be able to like flank around and do some stuff with it. Otherwise it's gonna be really hard for him to win. You can see that both players are kinda moving towards the forest. The ground over here is equal. I think if Johannes stayed here it would have actually been better, although there is some forest over here which can be annoying to fire at with his archers, and archers is the really big advantage that he has over the Kingdom of Charlemagne. Now we have some fire incoming into the general, the guardsmen. And the guardsmen, they have a lot of health. They have 150 health. And they have about 60 armor, so it's going to take a really long time to start killing them from the front. But once you start killing them, they will die quickly. So now Johannes is going to change his attention to these swordsmen. These swordsmen are getting wrecked by the bows, but these men are confident and they are willing to charge in and lose some lives for the greater good. You can see that Johannes is pulling back and he's sending forward his Levy axemen. He's probably going to want to charge with some axemen into these swords to get a very good engagement. We have this cavalry unit that is getting caught by these swordsmen, but Johannes sees he's going to pull back, but is going to lose 12 men in the process. This is only going to work into the advantage of Charlemagne, as the only real advantage that he has is in swords and in cav. Now these axes engage with these swordsmen, of course just killing them on the charge. We have some Lombard horsemen charging into the back of these units, and these axes are just really holding up all these units. Swordsmen are coming into the fight as well, the armored swordsmen that is, and they're gonna start killing the axes, since the axes didn't really get a charge, only got a charge off on these armored swordsmen and on this swordsman. We have another charge incoming onto the mounted spears with the axemen. The axemen not really doing actually that much. We have cavalry for Johannes flanking around. He's going to engage in the forest. Stationary swordsmen are going to get charged. A cavalry charge over here with swordsmen. I think this is going to go in the engagements of the Franks eventually, as there are more troops going into this fight. We have Johannes flanking around, probably going for a back charge, and he is targeting the general with all of his archers, and he's now actually starting to kill off the guardsmen. So if Carnasaur Lizard isn't careful and he doesn't pull back with his general, or he doesn't try to sneak through the gap and engage with these cavalry units, I think it's gonna be very bad for him, as he probably is about to lose his general. If he starts to run back, he's only gonna get fired in the back, and that's gonna mean the end of the Frankish general. We have some spearmen attacking swords in the flank, but swordsmen attacking spears in the flank. This is just one total mess. It is infantry mixed with swords, mixed with whatever it is. So the Frankish general is now dead, and you can see that the morale penalties are starting to kick in. You can see that that units are starting to waver for the kingdom of Charlemagne, and that's only going to give more room for Johannes to flank around and overnumber his opponent. You can see that this unit is going around. This cavalry unit is going around either to flank and hammer over here or over there. It looks like he's going to hammer over here. And now he is just fighting with his lefty archers, and they're just cleaning up the rest of the mess. So we have a mass rout going on for the kingdom of Charlemagne. If you lose by losing your general in Age of Charlemagne is really bad. You have to protect him at all costs because you get like a massive morale penalty. The only reason when you can afford it to lose your general is when you bring only disciplined units. But disciplined units, they come at a price. So yeah. Anyway, Johannes is gonna take it 1-0 over Carnasaur Lizard in this best of 5 series. I think it all pretty much came down to Johannes having the skirmish advantage, and because of the skirmish advantage he was able to kill the general, and that basically caused a mass rout. I think if he didn't had skirmishers, I think that it would have been a much closer game, considering that Carnasaur Lizard had the cavalry advantage as the infantry advantage. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in game 2.